Welcome to Procrastinate-n-Play. My name is Marie, and I am definitely procrastinating today. Next week, I have to give a lecture for a class that's 2 hours and 45 minutes. You guys, that's a long time to talk. I'm a little worried about it. I also have to give a presentation, and I have a test. So, of course, I'm playing Animal Crossing because why would I be preparing for all of those things when I could be playing this game? Today, I'm going to build the Rube Goldberg machine in Mikey's front yard. I'm real excited to work on that. I think it should be fun. It won't look exactly like the real one because I can't get all the same items, but I'm going to try to make it as close as possible, and I also want to try to use some items that move, so I think it'll be fun. What's he doing? I hear poor Audie is down and out with some kind of bug. Uh-oh, we better go get her some medicine. Might be nice to go pay her a visit, eh? Croquet, you're supposed to be a villain. Quit helping people. Hey, Ken. You seem somehow different since the last time we met. New outfit? New hairstyle? Spill the deets. Oh my god, is Ken my gay best friend? I love him. First things first, get rid of all these weeds. Oh my god. What the heck? Look at this field of weeds. This is what you get for time traveling, trying to get a thought bubble. Oh, if it isn't Marie. It's been a while. Are those new clothes? They really show off your biceps. Thanks, Bill. Everyone likes my outfit today. Oh, poor Audie. She looks terrible. Marie, are you here because you were worried about me? Oh, that's the best feeling. Here, girl. Medicine. Oh, wow, this is going to help me feel so much less grody. I've been there, trust me. I'm feeling a little better, I think, maybe. Still, I'm gonna stay put and relax for the rest of the day. Good plan, Audie. I want to thank you, so here's an instant muscle suit. Thanks. Thanks again, Marie. You know, Bill just told me I had good biceps, so I don't know if I need your instant muscle suit. If you ever get full of grody, Marie, you just let me know. That was me last week, Audie. Where was my medicine? I wish medicine in real life worked as fast as it did in Animal Crossing. Bill, are you trying to play? Can you even reach? Look at his little hand is underneath it. How is he playing that? Marie, you were away for a spell, weren't you? I confess I was getting a wee bit worried, but you seem fine as frog's hair. I've never heard that before. Do frogs have hair? Because I did not think so. That is a very weird expression. Before I could start the Rube Goldberg machine, I had to fill in a bunch of water and just do some terraforming to get Mikey's yard ready. Okay, so I just went and got a ton of stuff from Treasure Islands. And I want to try and see if I can make a front porch. I tried out a couple different options for the front porch. I did the retro transportation stop, the storefront, and this covered counter. And then I was putting like chairs in front of them and putting up simple panels and fencing just to see which one looked best and which one I wanted to use as the porch. For the simple panels, that wasn't the custom design I was going to use. I was going to use one that made it look like a porch railing. But I was just looking at like the spacing and how things would look right here. And the retro transportation stop I thought looked good because it's kind of run down, and the house is like a little run down in the movie. It's not, you know, all perfect and beautiful. So I thought that could work. But honestly, I just liked the way the storefront looked better, and so that's what I ended up using. And instead of simple panels, I really liked how that lattice fence looked. So that was what became my front porch. Once I figured out how I wanted to make the porch, I tore it all down, and then I found this custom coat I liked to use as the porch floor, basically, and I put that down everywhere, and then I built it back up again. So the bulk of the yard is going to be Mikey's Rube Goldberg machine, and a Rube Goldberg machine it's like a chain reaction that does a really simple task. So basically you make something easy like turning the page of a book, into something like extremely complicated. And so in this case, Mikey's machine opens the gate. So he has all these pulleys and levers and things as part of his Rube Goldberg machine, and it's this really complicated chain reaction that opens up his front gate, and it takes like a couple minutes where he could really just open the gate himself, or the person who was trying to get in could open the gate. So it's kind of pointless, but it's also kind of really cool. We had to make one when I was in school. Did you guys ever have to do that? It was a group project, and I honestly can't even remember like what all it entailed. I remember we had marbles. I don't remember how it happened, but eventually the machine that we made would turn the page of a book, but it was like really complicated, and I don't remember all of the stuff we put into it, but I do remember marbles. There were definitely marbles. It looks pretty good, right? Okay, it's not a conveyor belt in the movie, but the bowling ball does roll down a ramp, so, and I don't have a bowling ball, so I'm using the conveyor belt and the volleyball. So then the ball falls into the tin bucket, and the tin bucket goes all the way down to the ground. So that's the first part of the Rube Goldberg machine. Okay, and then it pumps up this, like, I don't know what it's called, this like thing that you squeeze to blow air in your fireplace. What is that even called? It's a bellows. Fireplace bellows. Okay, so then as it's going down, it's squeezing this fireplace bellows, which blows up a balloon, and that is gonna pop. I mean, it's not like a fan could blow up a balloon, but we could turn a fan on. I don't know, we might have to skip the fireplace bellows, because I can't think of, if you guys can think of anything I can use as a fireplace bellows to blow up a balloon, well, let me know, because I am stumped. Okay, so it blows up red, but when it pops pink. So that's just a fun little editing mistake, but so I want to put both balloons, the red and the pink balloon. Okay, and then when it pops, it scares the crap out of the chicken. And I'm gonna put the Zodiac rooster on top of this, because there is no chicken. And I know a rooster doesn't lay eggs, but this is what we have, so... Okay, we're gonna turn him the other way. Alright, so we have the conveyor belt going. The bowling ball / volleyball falls into the tin bucket. Somehow the balloon pops. Turns pink. Scares the chicken / rooster, and it lays an egg. Okay, then the next part. The egg sets off this like hammer that kicks the football into a target. So maybe I should just get a stone axe. Okay, and then the football. And the closest thing I have to a target was this dartboard, but that's gonna be too big, I feel like. Oh, maybe we could hit the gong. I feel like that's too big. It might be funny for it to hit a gong. I kind of like that. So the football hits the gong. Then after the gong, it sets off the sprinkler, and there really isn't any kind of sprinklers that I could find, but I did have a Cosmos shower. Okay, and then basically the sprinkler spins around, so this isn't really gonna work for our purposes, but the sprinkler would spin around, and then it would open up the gate. So I'm just gonna add like some other extra little pieces since I can't really recreate it anyway. So I'm gonna put the water bird and Newton's cradle. Okay, I definitely want to use this. Where should I put this? Maybe it could be right by the fence. It could be like the last thing. I might need to make this yard even bigger. Okay, and then this side of the yard I'm gonna put, they have like more garden-y stuff on this side. There's like a tree over here, so I can put a tree over here. Oh, maybe the water can hit the scales. So the water will fill up the scales, and the scale will hit the water bird, and the water bird will hit Newton's cradle. The other thing I was thinking was that deer scare. Yeah, I like this too. So maybe the water from the fountain refills the deer scare, which hits this, which hits this, which hits Newton's cradle. Okay, and then over here, I think I'm just gonna put like plants and stuff. Like this will be a regular yard. Somewhere I want to put the hula doll. I'm gonna find a place for her. Okay, I found some codes that might work for the path. It'd be so cool when they make the new game if they could do something where you could get like the full 9 codes all at once somehow, like when it's this kind of code. Now that they've seen how we use the codes, but this is the game with rule of ones, so probably we will still have to get codes one at a time. But it'd be cool if you could pick a bunch and just stick them all in there. To dream. I'm gonna build some of the fencing just so I can see if I want to put things up on top of something else. Oh no, this is real short. This will work. I'm gonna have to build this out a little bit more, I think, because there's supposed to be a road in front of here and a bike. This is Chunk's bike. You think that's too tall? Look at this. How do people do this? This is incredible. Oh my god, there's Baby Yoda. This person is amazing. Whoever you are, oh my god, you're incredible. So then I struggled with the fence for a while because I could not pick a gate. I didn't like how the cutouts were taller. They were too tall. And then when I tried to use the simple panel, it didn't line up exactly. It was driving me insane. So I spent forever on it, like an embarrassingly long amount of time. And then what I ended up using was so simple, I just wanted to kick myself. But I like how it turned out. Should I just do that? All that trouble, and I'm just gonna turn it like that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. This is the gate. I can't believe I wasted all that time. I can. I totally can. Because I'm a perfectionist and it's a problem. So in the movie, Chunk stands on top of a wooden stump and does the triple shuffle. Oh, the other thing that's on the gate by Chunk is the pinwheel. Is a little plant over here in the movie. I wish there was a flower bed with plants that were like kind of dying to be like more realistic. You guys, Dancing with the Stars is back on and I'm already behind. I've only watched the first episode, but it was so fun. I love Reginald VelJohnson from Die Hard, but he was not so good. Like, he barely moved. It was one of those things where the women dance around the men because the men are struggling. So I felt so bad because he seemed so sweet, but you know, he's 72 and I don't know, not the best dancer. And then Eric Roberts also was pretty terrible, but he did move more. It was weird because I think he got a lower score than the other guy, even though he actually moved around the dance floor a little bit better. I don't know. Carrie Ann was being very generous that first night. She was rating people like 1 point higher than everybody else. And then that woman, Anna, the one that has the ankle monitor because she's, I guess, still on house arrest or something, she was also terrible and her personality was not great. If she was trying to get America to see a different side of her, she did not do a very good job. Then there was some like real standouts, like that young woman, Chandler, I think was her name. She was really good. And then so was Riley and Steven. Steven was great. And I love Alan and Ilona. I'm excited to see how she progresses because she's, you know, just beginning dancing, but she's gonna work hard, I know, and she's so funny. So there's some like really fun people. After I finished Mikey's front yard, then I moved on to some terraforming because I wanted to start moving the houses in place for the neighborhood. So I had to do a lot of terraforming, and I also built out the road in front of Mikey's house, so that took a long time too. but I basically got everything in place so that next time I'll be able to actually decorate the neighborhood. There is just something so satisfying about speed building with terraforming. I was thinking about, I have so much of it in this video, and a lot of it I don't talk, and so I was thinking about making a video of just like one of those long play videos where it's no commentary and it's just all of the speed building and terraforming that I did. But I don't know if anyone would want to watch that, so let me know. I watch those videos sometimes. Honestly, I watch them like and fall asleep to them. But let me know if anyone would be interested in that, because it's just really satisfying for some reason to watch some of these speed builds. Okay, I think I found the optimal cliff building technique. You go left, right, and back, and it requires minimal movement for optimal speed. As long as you don't mess it up, like I've been doing. Is it a rainbow? Double rainbow, you guys! So cool. My goal is to be, you know, a multifaceted pop star. A munchy-facted what now? I want to be someone who has, you know, a bunch of different skills. Okay, Croquet, hold on, dude. What kind of skills should I learn, Marie? Artsy, survival, or cooking? Well, since you want to be a pop star, I'm going to say artsy. I like it. I'll make a costume with 1 trillion sequins, and I'll wire up a bajillion lasers. Then I'll walk out on stage. All the lasers will shine on me, and I'll yell, "Check me out! I'm made of sparkles and laser beams!" That'd be so cool. It would be so cool, Audie. What? Oh, I mean, neat? It's art, Boomer. It isn't supposed to make sense. It's just supposed to be fab. That's right, Audie. You tell him. Okay, Croquet, I'm so sorry I ignored you. Where'd you go? Hey, buddy. I'm tired from just watching how busy you are. Man, me too. Did I turn off the stove before I left home? That's assuming I have a stove at home, mind you. Pretty sure I got a home at least. Is he like an old senile man? Croquet. Get it together, dude. Oh, hello, Ken. Hey, how's it going? No doubt? There's nothing like fall on Goonies. I'm just basking in it. Oh, really, Ken? You're basking in this rain? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yay! Are you out for a walk? Another neat day on Goonies. Yes, it's a really neat, Doc. Beautiful sunny day. Marie, where have you been? I know. Something amazing happened while you were gone. Guess what it was? Did you invent something new, Doc? I bet Ken that I could eat my weight in sauerkraut, and he said I couldn't. Ken was right. I only got like 12 pounds in before I reverse snacked all over the place. Gross. Anyway, welcome home. 12 pounds of sauerkraut is a lot of sauerkraut. No wonder you reverse snacked, Doc. That's pretty bad. Ken, are you blocking the path again? Okay. So, I wasn't expecting you to send me some of your handwritten poetry like that. Oh, Ken, do you have a crush on Poppy? Who wouldn't? You're welcome. So which did you think were the standouts? Let's see. Your ode to a pansy had lots of unexpected word choices. Poppy, you are being so nice right now. Just think of that one as my attempt at a typical garden variety sonnet. Haha, see what I did there? Aren't sonnets supposed to use a rhythm of 10 syllables though? I mean, anyone could do it that way, but a true poet knows when to break the rules, no doubt. Ken is truly an evil villain, torturing Poppy with his poetry. You can't get much worse than that. Hey, Doc. Marie, where have you been? Again? Doc, you should stop betting people that you could eat your weight and stuff. Let me guess. You reverse snacked. Yep. Alright, so easiest build I've ever done. This is a Jeep race on the beach, which is actually from the movie. So the movie starts out with Mama Fratelli and one of her sons going to break the other son out of prison. And they're escaping in this black Jeep, and there's a police chase, and they end up blending in with all of these other Jeeps that are in a race driving down the beach. So this is the race, and then here's the finish line. And I picked a red Jeep at the finish line because we all know red cars go faster. Oh, Phoebe's honking the horn. Okay, so Mama Fratelli and Croquet help Ken break out of prison. So that's the opening scene. That's where all the Jeeps are driving down the beach. And then the other thing I got done today was over here. This is Mikey's house. So Chunk rides his bike over to Mikey's house. He has just witnessed the crazy police chase, and he's coming over to tell everybody about it. But the gate is closed, and Mikey has this Rube Goldberg machine that opens the gate. And then on this side, some of this is from the movie too. So there are some like garden rocks spread around, and there are these white ducks. They're not real. They're like little ceramic ducks. So I put them in here. And then I put this because I figure, like, you know, they're boys. They'll leave toys in the yard. And some plants and just like a little seating area over here. In the movie, there is actually a rocking chair. It's facing this direction, but I just left it like this because it looks better. So that is Mikey's front yard. And then I did this road, and I moved Matilda's house. And I made this road as part of like the neighborhood, and then I moved a million other houses. So now we have Boomer and Phoebe and Audie and Poppy, and then up here we have Bill and Doc. So most of the houses are over here now. So now I can actually decorate the neighborhood, and I can also start working on other builds in the island because I got all the houses out of the way. I still have Ken and Croquet's house, but they're on the beach, so I'm not worried about them yet. I got Mikey's front yard decorated, and I did a big chunk of beach today, and I got a lot of work done on the neighborhood. I didn't get to decorate it yet, but I got a lot of things in place. So next time I should be able to decorate the neighborhood and keep making progress. I had a thought bubble, but I lost it. I don't know where it went. We still have a few more people we need to move in. We need Mouth, Chunk, and Mikey's older brother, Brand. So hopefully that thought bubble will reappear. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later.